Headphones on, the world is muted. Time and space are now diluted. Rhythm keeps the thoughts in line. Everything will turn out fine. The sky melts soft at the edge of day, floating lights through the window pane. I fade from noise, I stay the same. Hands on keys, my thoughts unwind. Fading trails of a restless mind. Every sound draws a gentle line between the calm and the passing time. Dream on, keep the motion slow, feel the rhythm, let it glow. Stay calm, the night will flow, chill dreams in motion, let it go. Let it go. Dream on, keep the motion slow, feel the rhythm, let it glow. Stay calm, the night will flow, chill dreams in motion, let it go. Raindrops fall on my open hands, tracing rhythm only I understand. Every beat pulls the world in tune, silent hearts beneath the moon. Drift away, I whisper inside, peace untied, nowhere to hide. Carry me slow till where thoughts subside, under clouds that never collide. Dream on, stay in motion slow, out and everyone's asleep. I'm talking to the ceiling, thoughts are running way too deep. Coffee on the table, getting colder by the beat. Looping on my memories like a song on repeat. Raindrops on the window make a rhythm with the snare. If I'm in the background while you're playing with my hair. You said don't overthink it, just be here and let it be. But silence got too heavy and it's echoing in me. 2 a.m. confessions spilling softly on the floor. We laughed about our futures like we'd already won the war. You drew tiny constellations on my arm with your hand. Said promise me forever like it's something we could plan. Now the hallway feels much longer than the distance that we grew. I'm scrolling through our pictures just to feel a bit of you. Every filter, every frame, a tiny doorway to the past. I wish that I could freeze the one where we were built to last. When were we were built to last? When were we were built to last? Headphones on the pillow, let the vinyl crackle breathe. Every kick and every snare, a thread you left for me to weave. Into verses, into hooks, into beats that never end. Trying to do subversion where we never just pretend. Streetlights flicker slowly like they're running out of time. I keep rewriting stories, but you're still between the lines. All the chords are turning minor where they used to feel like home. Now the bass is getting deeper, but it still can't stand alone. Typing out a message that I'll never really send. Playlist full of sad songs that are calling you a friend. Looping back to track one just to feel you once again. Every chorus is a cycle, every bridge becomes a chain. You were my favorite sample in a world of endless noise. Softly humming harmonies that drown the careless boys. Now I'm left with open space between the hi-hats and the kick. Trying not to drown in echoes every time the clock goes tick. Maybe in another life we're just a bedroom jam at dawn. Making beats on old devices till the sleepless night is gone. You would hum a simple melody, I'd find a chord to fit. Turn our tiny quiet moments to a song we never quit. But this timeline's only giving me the outline of your face. So I export all my feelings to this track to find some grace. Let the lo-fi hum around me while the sunrise paints the sky. If this song is all that's left of us, I'll let it never say goodbye. So if you ever hear this playing on a rainy, sleepless night, I hope you know I kept your heart inside each note I write. Between the crackles and the keys, between the kick and every sweep. You're the midnight coffee in my veins, the reason I can't sleep. You're the reason I can't sleep. Promises you made to keep. Don't look at the mountain top. Just one step and do not stop. Ooh, just keep going through the haze, navigating through the maze. Just keep going, don't look back. Stay right here on the track. Take a breath, find your side. Push me. Look at the distance you have made. Don't let the motivation fade. You are stronger than you feel. Make those dreams become real. I'll just keep going through the haze, navigating through the maze. Just keep going, don't look back. Stay right here on the track. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to rest. Just breathe. The shadows fade, peace made in the mess we made. Close the book and close the eyes underneath the changing sky. Streetlights painting silver lines across the empty road. Midnight on my window like a movie still in slow-mo mode. Coffee turning cold again, the same as yesterday. I pressed to play on gentle drum loops just to keep the dark away. Low bass humming softly like a secret that it keeps. Keys are tripping echoes while the neighborhood still sleeps. Everything is quiet but my heartbeat in the rain. Every tiny high it feels like you inside my veins. Our old chat, saw the last thing that you wrote. Just a simple get some rest with a half you finished note. You were always saying breathe when the pressure felt too much. Now I'm learning how to breathe here without your gentle touch. I loop on this progression, let it circle in my head. Every chord a different version of the words I left unsaid. If apologies were kick drums, I would stack them to the sky till the rhythm shook the silence where we watched it slowly die. I remember quiet evenings, you were scrolling on your phone. I pretended I was busy just to hide how lost I'd grown. You would steal my headphones, say the mix was way too loud, but you never knew your laughter was my favorite kind of sound. Now the room is full of space where your hoodie used to hang. I replaced the missing warmth with the distant vinyl bang. All the little imperfections in the crackle and the hiss feel like tiny broken snapshots of the things I'm gonna miss. If the speed could hold a letter, I would write it in the snare. Every ghost of my regret would live and breathe inside the air. I'd confess the way I froze when you were asking me to stay. How I used to choke in laughter just to push your heart away. You were tracing constellations in the coffee on the table, saying life is kinda messy, but at least we're young and able. Now the table's just an island with a single empty cup. I keep stacking chord extensions, but it never fills us up. Some nights I hit record and talk in whispers to the mic, like I'm leaving little voicemail somewhere far along the dike of the river in my memory where our shadows used to swim. Now the water's getting colder, but the banks are still of him. I described the way he smiled when all the power lights went out, how we watched the city flicker, and you said you had no doubt that the dark could make things clearer if we dared to really see. Funny how the same old darkness now is all that's left of me. Maybe you will never hear this, maybe that's the honest truth. Maybe this is just a monument I'm building to our youth. Thin patterns in the background like the ticking of a clock, marking every little second since you walked me off the dock. Still I lay another layer of these mellow dusty keys. Let the reverb carry hopes on top of gentle lazy breeze. If this song can keep you warm when you can't find a friend, then each bar's a folded letter that I'll never really send. So here's to all the almost, all the things we almost were. All the nights of quiet comfort and the days that turn to blur. If you ever catch us playing while the world feels near its end, know this track's a tired heartbeat whispering, you were once my closest friend. You were once my closest friend. smell of old paper, ink on the page, finding my calm in this little stage. Breathing deep, let the knowledge flow. There is no rush, take it slow. Just you and the words, floating in space. You're doing fine at your own pace.
If the mind wanders, bring it back home. You are never really alone. Every sentence is a step you take. A brighter future is what you make.
Breathing deep, let the knowledge flow. There is no rush, take it slow. Just you and the words, floating in space. You're doing fine at your own pace.
Steady mind, quiet heart. Look at
Yeah, streetlights on the corner, drawing lines across my view. Empty seats beside me, but the car still smell like you. Windows slightly open, let the city noises blend with the lofi drums and keys that never really seem to end. Dashboard full of stickers from the nights we drove too far. Talking like philosophers inside this broken car. Now it's just a quiet engine and a half-awake refrain. I'm replaying every moment like a hook inside my brain. You would tap the steering wheel right on the offbeat snare, laughing at my playlist, saying some were too sincere. But you always let them play until the early morning light, till the bass became a blanket and the chords held us so tight. Now the map is just a timeline of the places that we've been. Little dots along the highway where I swore I let you in, but my courage hit the brakes every time the feelings grew. So I turned the volume higher just to drown the honest truth. Yeah, late drive, low beams cut through the mist, hands on the wheel, but there's something that I missed. Your name in my phone that I never wanna hear, cause I'm scared of the silence at the end of it. We were two kids, chasing neon in the rain. You were drawing silly faces on the fogged up window pane. I was over in my head, trying to act like I was fine, but the words don't go, kept looping in my mind. Now it's one seat, one lane, one long night. Engine hum blending with the distant city lights. On fire drums in the speakers like a slow heartbeat, and I'm rapping to the ghost sitting in my backseat. Every red light feels like chances that I'll never get again. Every green's a little push toward the places we won't mend. Parking lots of supermarkets where we stayed an hour more just to finish conversations that we started at the door. You would spin around the trolley like the world was ours to own, turn a Wednesday into magic with a look that felt like home. Now the hours are just for flippers, showing me what's left behind, all the versions of our future that we never underlined. I remember you laughing at my half-written bars, said my flow was kinda clumsy, but you like my broken parts. You said don't fix everything, let the cracks stay in place. That's the only way the light ever finds a little space. So I'm here, hands tapping on the wheel in 4/4, verse after verse spilling out on this floor of this car. That's a booth, that's a stage, that's a room where I bury all the things that I was scared to tell you. Yeah, you once said that every journey has a song it calls its own. Ours is full of gentle samples, quiet trumpet, dusty tone. Now the playlist keeps on shuffling, but it can't replace your voice. Still I keep the queue wide open like I'm waiting for your choice. Billboards fade to silhouettes as midnight starts to breathe. I drive circles around the city like I'm scared I'm gonna leave. Every exit signs a question, do I face the truth or hide? So I follow shifting taillights and just let the night decide. This is slow flow therapy, late night remedy. Mumbling these lines over mellow melodies. If you're riding all alone with the weight on your chest, let the kick drum talk while your brain gets rest. You don't need every answer on the passenger seat. Sometimes all you really need is a loop on repeat. Let the rose keep shining in the rear view glow. Let the snare clap gently so your thoughts can't slow. I'm not a hero, just a voice on a track, trying to guide my own fears through the dark and back. If my soft little verses make your shoulders feel light, then we're both getting healed by the 6-minute night. Yeah. So if someday you hear this on a random quiet drive and the memories hit sudden but they somehow feel alive, know the roads and all the lampposts still remember how we were. Every turn and every corner keeps a faded print of us and her. I won't claim I figured out how to let the old days go, but I've learned to let the music hold the weight I used to know. Now the engine hums in rhythm with a heart that's slowly mending, and this late drive soft confession is a song that has no ending.
The city sleeps, the lights are low, watching the shadows softly glow. Just my thoughts in a quiet room, chasing the answers through the gloom. Late night theories floating by like little stars in the sky. Everything is clear, everything is bright in the silence of the night. No need to rush, the time is yours, opening up all the hidden doors. Solve the puzzle line by line. Everything is going to be found. Late night theories floating by like little stars in the sky. Everything is clear, everything is bright in the silence of Distant thunder rumbles. Sad piano melodies start slowly. Slow trap influenced hi-hats. Awake again at 3 a.m. Sorting through the mess and mayhem. City lights are blurry now. Just trying to make it through somehow. Quiet room, quiet mind, leaving all the stress behind. Raindrops racing on the glass, waiting for the night to pass. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to rest. Just breathe.